Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Today we're playing Hollow One. Hollow One is in is a Magic Arena, in case you missed it. And now there's also Faithless Looting with this questionable art, but fine. I mean, does the thing. It draws and discard 2 cards, so that you can discard any 2 cards for 1 mana, and then you cycle another card, and boom, you can play your Hollow One for free at the cost of 0 mana. -1 mana. If your opponent has a tax of 1, you can even pay that. Because, yeah, this is Hollow One, how it works. This spell costs 2 less for each time you cycle or discard a card this turn, and yeah. So, that works pretty well. The rest of the deck is as 8 1-drop aggressive. You have Flame Blade Adept, Menace. When you cycle or discard, gets +1/+0, and Flourishing Fox. When you cycle, you get +1/+1 counter. So you have these 8 1-drop that are aggressive. Drowning Stinger also kind of aggressive. Rest of the deck is just rounded up with only cycle card, and then you have Zenith Flare. In the lane section, not to ignore, you have also Forgotten Cave, and you have Secluded Step. So that's a lot of cycle cards that you just really make very many cycle even in the land section. In the Cyberwest Wuthering Suns, another cycle card, but it's a Wrath, so pretty cool. You have Abandoned Sarcophagus. This is a strange one. This one will come in against control. Basically means so that you may cast the spells that are cycling from your graveyard. Basically means that whenever you cycle, like, Cast Out, a Drowning Stinger, Hollow One, you can just cast them again. A Flourishing Fox, you can cast them again, turning all your cards into 2-for-1, making so that every card you have has a cantrip ability. Like, a Flourishing Fox isn't just a Flourishing Fox with this card in play. First you cycle it. No, it has to cycle it first, and then you cast this, because the second sentence of Abandoned Sarcophagus is, if a card that is cycling would be put in a graveyard from anywhere, even from your hand, oh, and it wasn't cycle. Alright, so yeah, you can do that. Sorry, I have misunderstood how this card works. You can cycle Flourishing Fox first, and then cast it with the Sarcophagus. That is very good. You have Defeating Silence against the combo decks with Ultimatum and Mizz's Mastery. And then you have lots of removals, but you have Magma Spray, Baffling End, and Fry for the control deck. And now I have this new thing here in the middle that says my code is a video on Channel Fireball. It's been like that for a while, but maybe people are new to it. And whenever you purchase cards or just do literally anything, even sign up for CFB Pro, you can use the code video, and yeah, I do get a percentage from Channel Fireball, so that is good. Yeah, I mean, let's just get into the game. This deck's been fun, and I'm all about for new fun decks. Now that there are no professional events, so no one is breaking any format, and everyone's just having a blast playing their pet deck, or whatever decks they want to play. Buongiorno, Chaley. Opponent goes first. They have lures, as always. Everyone plays lures these days. Thank you, you are not pro. Thank you so much for the 2nd month sub. Welcome. I don't know if you guys know it, but if you play Historic, you play against lures all the time, whether it is ours or Rakdos Arcanist. Anyway, our opponent goes ahead and discards Flourishing Fox, which would have been our good turn 1 play. That is fine. Bray Black, 18 months. Hello, Bray Black. I don't know how to move the Carbo Live thing. Honestly, does it cover my face? Buongiorno, Sami. Alright, let's cycle the Fruitful Crater. Okay. Cast out. Opponent looks like they're playing, what is this? I don't know, blue-black control? Maybe I just go Forgotten Cave, cycle Forgotten Cave here. Might draw one of my small creatures. Hollow one I draw instead. Pretty bad. Yeah, I was supposed to cycle cast out. Oh, rogues. How did I not think about rogues? I don't know. Right over my face? Okay, then it's fine if it's right over my face. Oh wow, this is the first player ever that plays Brainstorm in their main phase. I've never seen that happen before on Arena. Congratulations, Azra9. You are the first one to do this. Yes, I think it's Rouge. This deck seems pretty good. Oh wow, Inquisition of Kozilek's bricks here. You'd love to see that. I only have expensive cards. Seems Awakening, Tifa's Guild, and Portia. Alright, I milled Faceless Looting. Nice, nice. Just 17. Alright. Okay, that's fine, right? Because what I can do is just play Flameblade Adept now. Take 6 from the combat of Tifa's Guild Enforcer. Opponent just redraws the card I put on top with the Brainstorm, meaning that it probably is not a big deal. I guess I'm still supposed to play Faceless Looting here. Even if it doesn't do much, I think it's still better. Because otherwise I'm just passing the turn, and I don't want to do that. Plus, I can't just, you know, cycle next turn and still play the other ones. Alright, I have to discard 2 cards. I think I'll discard the Adept. What else am I discarding here? I don't want to discard a land because next turn I have to go cycle, 2 other ones for free. So I am discarding, I think I'm discarding just a spell, a cycler, like this. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'm risking it and discarding a land. That's too risky though. That's too risky though. I don't want to risk anything right now. Let's just do this and pass the turn. They might also. Stop suggesting new decks. I'm playing a deck right now. What's wrong with this? Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and cycle. Cycle. I didn't have 3 Cycler. I didn't know I would have drawn all of those. Then I'll go ahead and play Flourishing Fox cycle. Yeah, this is best. So I'll play Flourishing Fox. This is the second one. I'll play Flourishing Fox, land, cycle, and then my hollow one come into play for free. And then I'm passing. This is a matchup for the Sarcophagus. Alright, I go Fade Up Push on my Fox. Sure. And then they offer the trade. I can take it all and go to 5, but I think I'm just taking this trade here. And they die. Draw. Go for blood. Start with cycling. Alright, that's a Flourishing Fox. I'll play that. And then I'll, I think I want to keep Cast Out. Alright, I'll pass the turn now. If opponent mills us, we have 4 Faithless Looting. You already saw it. Opponent milled us and we milled a Faithless Looting. That was a pretty big deal, since we were able to flash it back. I think the Fox with 1 counter is relevant because they play like Heartless Act. I don't know what's their removal suite options. I've already seen Fatal Push. 3 Inquisition, and 1 Inquisition Break because I had only expensive cards. Our opponent's thinking about this. Running a lock. Destroy original mana value. Okay, mana value can't do anything about it. They draw a card. They already know what they're going to draw because they put there with the Brainstorm. Remember that. And they passed. Sure, I'm cycling. Cycling. Now I think what I'm going to do is this: untap and pass the turn. My opponent's gonna be scared forever about my Zenith Flare now. And they're basically never gonna tap out anymore. Their deck can do that, but they need more lands to do so. I just have to draw one of my Zenith Flares. I will keep this one around. Unfortunately, Flameblade Adept does not work. And I'm gonna keep the land in my hand because of Fateless Looting. They can mill me Fateless Looting. This one gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So requires you to cycle in your main phase. Let me check how many cycling cards we have, but I'm sure we have enough. 3. I don't know if we have enough, but it doesn't matter. I don't even have it. They shocked. Pass, okay. Fateless Looting, very nice. This one will pump the Flameblade Adept and rewards me for having kept the planes. Rogues can mill themselves? I don't think so. I'm certainly discarding a planes. What else am I discarding? Probably just... yeah, just a Forgotten Cave. Doesn't matter. And then I think I want to flashback this. I don't have a Zenith Flare somehow. I have 24 cards in my deck. There's 4 Zenith Flare in this deck. It is insane. I haven't drawn a single Zenith. Let me check if I misregister my deck. No. There's 4 Zenith Flare in my deck. I think I'm going to play Fateless Looting now. Just attack for more with a Flameblade Adept. This will open the window for my opponent to play like whatever they want to play, but I just don't have it. I just don't have the thing. Right, so I'm discarding those 2. It's so crazy that I still haven't drawn a single Zenith Flare. Alright. So I'm attacking for 5 now. This is a 5/2 menace. I don't want to cycle this cast out, because this one I think has to kill the lures. Uh, 10, and then I'll play a hollow one. So this is a 1-drop that beats for 5 the following turn. Now I can draw 4 cards, I'm assuming. And I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay. They have 6 cards left. Oh, by left, I mean they have 6 cards in it. I have 22 in my deck. They can easily mill me out. If they find, like, I don't know what. Some creatures in a row. Am I going to cycle end of turn? No. No, right? No. Draw. Oh, said you all it. Alright, let's attack them. No, Capel, I haven't. And, well, I'm in a spot where I don't need to be tapping out anymore. They just take the damage, okay. And I'll pass. Soaring Tot Thief. That's okay. That's fine, I'm passing the turn. Mine is Zenith for 0. I have 3 Zenith Flare in my deck. I'll let him attack me. I use untap.gg foot to know of you. Alright, I play Lures of the Dream Den. With this in the graveyard, huh? Yeah, that's actually though, let me think about this. I can go cast out on what? On the Death Toucher? What can I cast out here? Maybe I'm casting out. Nah, I'm just casting out Lures of the Dream Den here. Yeah, we have a new CFB frame. The CFB recently rebranded. Hey, sure, you mill me for 2. Okay, Fateless Looting has been milled. And then let's see if you attack me with the Soaring Tot Thief. Okay, they pass. I'm gonna cast out. Hello, the Ivory Tower. And funnily enough, hey, this is a menace, eh? Draw, occluded step, right? I don't think I want to cycle this. Maybe I'm just... So if I attack with both, they just single block. Yeah, I think attacking with both is fine here. This is Menace, so I'm going to attack and then just cycle this Secluded Temple. Yeah, so they take one, they take two here, cycling this. That's a trade, and you go to 3. Yeah, play land, pass the turn. And now this Faithless Loading is also lethal, because it puts this into a 3-power thing next. Oh, Jonagila. Wind Robber. Okay. You attack me. And then I'm going to Flare. I have to make you play the counter, because I also have Faithless Looting. Plus, I have 3 Zenith Flare with 17 cards, so it's very likely that I just draw it next turn. Okay, do I want to attack with the Adept? The Adept, if they double block, is going to trade with a Wind Robber. That's fine to me. I do like to trade. The problem is that if they play another Soaring Thought Thief, let me see. How many Soaring Thought Thief have they played? They've played only one, so they can easily have another one. Although they have 40 cards in their deck. I think I'm gonna not attack. And just upkeep Zenith Flare them. They might even just go for an Into the Store here. Alright, they go Memory Lapse. But now they can attack. So, maybe it was better to just wait for the end step. Because in that way I would have drawn the Zenith Flare. But that's okay. They're still now, they need to find a creature or the Adept kills them. Also, funnily enough, alright, they drew a card. So they have to find something. They play Brainstorm. Okay, that does find them something. I have 14 cards left. Upkeep? Yeah, upkeep is better. This way they use the mana in their turn instead of my turn. And they passed. Alright, let's see if this Faithless Looting resolves. I wish I drew a cycling card. Alright, it doesn't. So that one exiles it. It doesn't put it on top. And then attack my opponent down to 2. Unfortunate that I didn't draw any cycler, but that's fine. I'm still in a good shape here. Now maybe a little bit less. But good game nonetheless. Very good game nonetheless. Okay, they passed the turn. I draw Go for Blood. Let me just go to combat here. And let's see what happens in combat. Okay, they play that. Let me see what's my deck left. That's fine. You can mill me for 2. And then you can double block. Okay. I'll put this first. And start cycling. Faithless Looting. I have 9 cards left in my deck. I have drawn the Zenith Flare. I'll be waiting for the end step this time around. I have 7 cards left. There was also 1 Zenith Flare in that deck. Alright, no more Zenith Flare. So the one that I have in hand is the last Zenith Flare. Alright, I think I gotta fire it off. In case they have a Memory Lapse, I'm just redrawing it next turn. Let's see if they have a counter. They have Memory Lapse, okay. Upkeep, draw. Yeah. Doesn't change much, or guess. So, I have 5 cards. In case they have another memory lapse, I am able to beat it. But then this gives them the out to draw another journal lock. So they've played, I think, 2 memory laps to draw an lock. No, 3 memory laps they've played. I think I'm just firing this off now in upkeep. Alright, let's see what they have. Boom! Alright, good game. This was actually a pretty good game to start a stream. Nice game. Okay, now, playing against rogues, also known as Rogue. I'll bring in the sarcophagus. This is pretty good, alright. In case you missed this game, we had 22 cards left and 4 Zenith Flare. Have some spots. This was a good game. Alright, this one deals damage to white or blue creature. I don't think it's good enough. Magma Spray? Don't really know though, because this deck doesn't really want to cyber anything. Like, it's just such a solid deck that if I just... No, I don't want to bring any removal spell in here. Maybe Swell. No. Alright, honestly... Thank you, Valfather. Alright, I think I'm honestly boarding out the Flameblade Adept. My opponent has removal spell. I don't want to basically just... They have like Inquisition of Kozilek and such. Alright, let's bring it to Sweltering Suns. Worst case scenario, cycle them. Good game. This was a great game. A great game. Buongiorno. Hazoreto 9. Alright. How many cycling we have? 2 cyclers. Mulliganing with this deck is like the worst thing in the world, but I think I have to do that. Or maybe not. Ma che cazzo me ne frega. Let's keep 7. With 4 Faithless Looting, they mill them. They have Infinite Discard spell. I don't want a mulligan. Mulligan is just... You never... With this deck, you never get back the value if you mulligan. Physically can't mulligan. This deck doesn't have 2-for-1s. Faithless Looting. 4 lands is a lot for this deck. This is not standard. This is not standard. The power level is way higher. If you don't do anything and just cycle, you lose most likely. But the thing is that I'm probably going to lose regardless, because, you know, opponents started very strong on the play, but... Okay. Looking to see if I find the Fox. Probably just play this and say go. Rogues is a very good deck. Because it is intricate to play. It's just embodies the skill that's required to play Magic. Finding it annoying because it counters your spell, it's a very childish approach to the game. Which, it's fine, you know, most people want to keep Magic a children game. But it is very... Games against rogues are always amazing. If you play an interactive deck, of course, if you play like Mono Red, it's maybe not that fun, but... Alright, I think I just cycle this land. Playing against Rugs is basically Legacy. Yesterday I played, you know, my Legacy video. I've played with my, you know, Delver deck. That was, you know, I countered a lot of spells. Alright, I'll play Sarcophagus. It resolves. I have 2 swamps. I have Charger. I have to charge my computer. You're sometimes not in the mood to play against rogues. That is fine. That is a fine thing to say. Okay, so now what happens is that we basically have just infinite cards. Just infinite cards we have. Actual infinite cards right now. Thanks to the abandoned sarcophagus. What do I do with it? I think I'll start off with a Fox. Huh? Or do I just play Sweltering Suns? I clearly have a counter. I can play the Fox here. Fox. I can play Granite Eater. And I can play Needle Verge Pathway. Memory Lapse. That one exiles. Oh, no, it doesn't exile. Wow. Okay, interesting. And then I'll play Swamp, sorry, Mountain and pass. And I can go Cycler to block the thieving Guild Enforcer. Yep. It'll push. Okay then. I'm on 7, so basically dead. Good game. Yep, they exile my 2 permanents. And I take 6. Bonjour. I will cycle the go for blood. It will exile. No, it goes to it goes to the side. Draw. And yeah, the chat. I just have to cast this and see what happens. Unfortunately, this game I didn't do. They started strong. I mean, they just started Delver, counter, and that's just straight up game plan to that. It's very efficient. I'm doing standard. This is historic thrifted match. Standard is it's very similar to what was before. They didn't change it much. Okay, again, I don't want to move too much from my deck. Maybe I do like a third Sweltering Suns over like Fruitful Crater. Mulligan was a mistake. Yeah, no, Mulligan was a mistake, for sure. Tarmogoyf, in case you didn't see it, this is an English chat, it's better. It's just write a little bit in English, or if you don't know it, fine, sometimes, but not every single message in Italian. Alright. Azoret. Strange to have Azoret 9 playing blue-black rogues and playing with a... Is it... Oh, yeah. What's happening in my chat now? Please. I'll expand. This is not canister. This is not canister chat. Is it? It's not cool. We say Prismari. Nah, not me. Not me. Not me. I'll keep on saying is it. No, I don't think so, Pantagana. Which deck is favored between Historic Rogue and Historic Jund Sacrifice? I want to say Rogue. I want to say Jund. But maybe the way Jund, you have to change it though. Bring back the company and such. All right, vamos. Yeah, Guilds is great. I mean, Guilds has been Guilds. Ravnica in general is magic. You know, this set, it's just the newest thing. We don't just throw away years and years and years of history just because they made a new set. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I'm casting a Granite Stinger. Yeah, I think in this matchup, Granite Stinger is a good guy. I think Sweltering Suns and Granite Stinger is kind of awkward, but you don't have to cast this on turn 3. What's my favorite guild based on flavor? Not really flavor. Oh wow, Legion's in, sure. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I think I'm just cycling Sweltering Suns COT. Rest in Peace is very good against Rogue. So good. It shuts off Granite Lock. That's crazy. Alright, let's cycle. I'll cycle that because this is the most expensive cycler that I have. And now I'll go cycle. That's a very expensive cycler. Cycle. And if I draw a land or a 1-mana cycler, I'll be able to deploy both hollow ones. Alright. Cycle, and then my hollow ones are for free. Free hollow one. Brainstonks. Okay. The bike deck, yeah, I don't do that much cycling. Actually, yesterday I went on my bicycle. My red bicycle. 0 mana 4/4, but you have to play on turn 3. Which is fine, but still, 0 mana 4/4. And I put back 2 cards, and that's a hollow one. And you shuffle. Shuffle! Alright, hollow one. I have a Vespa. I have, what's it called? Liberty. Alright, your turn. The gang is here. This one's good against the gang, though. Come on, mill my lootings! Where are the lootings? There it is, Stefano, exactly. Ah! Lootings! Alright, just please tap out. Tap out. Play more random dudes. Also, mill a freaking Faithless looting. Io bono. Alright, they have 2 cards, and have 3 very good threats in my hand. I'm just casting Sweltering Suns, and yeah, they have to counter this. I'm going to cycle immediately, because I do want to draw the Sweltering Suns. Yeah, I'll be casting Zenith Flare only when they're lethal, and not attacking, because I am looking to play another Sweltering Suns here. Take the damage. You return lures, and I'm just casting Sweltering Suns. They have only 1 mystery card in hand. If it is a memory lapse, I can't protect it from the Wind Robber here. Maybe they have to sack this Wind Robber if they don't have a counter. Of course, Sweltering Suns is back breaking. I guess not that back. Alright, I've drawn a lot, sure. Yeah, you can go. You can go, my friend. What do you have in your graveyard? Nothing, okay. I guess you do have Wind Robber Lures combo. But as long as I mill 4 more cycling cards. Actually I win the game regardless, it's the hollow one have cycling, so if they trade they go in the graveyard. I think my opponent's deck doesn't really have matchups, like they can still like god draw anyone. They have like strong creatures and very good counters, so they can really just beat anybody. Whereas my deck, I have no clue, I just built this deck. I don't know its matchups. I just think that this deck is very similar to the modern one. And you even have the cycling lands that you don't have in modern. Or at least you didn't have in modern when this deck was a thing. Forgotten Caves. Arcanist is too good? No, I personally don't like that deck, but whenever I play these like creature decks, I do lose against it. The Zenith Flare definitely add up. Oh wow, they just don't do anything. Hey, la Madonna. What am I supposed to do here? The thing is that Zenith Flare isn't lethal, but my opponent, what are they going to do? Nothing? Just you don't cast anything anytime? They don't want to mill me anymore? What's going on? What's their plan here? Wow. You know, cyclings are in modern, but they arrived after Hollow One was a thing. I think I'm casting the Sarcophagus, right? No, maybe not. Because the Sarcophagus makes it so that I don't have cycling cards in my graveyard anymore. Unless I cycle them. No, I have a bad-ass Sarcophagus is too good. If this resolves, I win the game. Like, I have Sweltering Suns in my graveyard. This is just too powerful. Although now, the Zenith Flare number isn't going up. It's gonna stay on 16 for a while. Because if they mill me, the sarcophagus exiles them. No, I have not tried. I've not tried any other deck. I just played these decks and just my decks. The one that you signed on stream, exclamation mark deck, are the only decks I played. All right. So we did the thing. Nice. I'm just casting a fox here. Hey, you can go. I'm not attacking. I don't want you to be able to grab back the thieves. Alright, no, come si chiama? No, draw 7, and you're also brainstorm locked. Fluctuator? Is Fluctuator the one that cycling card costs 2 less? Merfolk Wind Robber. Nice. You mill 4 and they all go into the exile. Huh? Relevant here. Relevant here. Very relevant here. And I just going Sweltering Suns next turn. They have 3. Okay. How many cards have left? 23. And I'll be casting a Sweltering Suns. Sorry, Fox. They know the top of the deck, and he's in a counter. Okay, they go drawing a lock. That one exiles it, right? Yeah. So here I can cast the Fox, but I don't think I don't think it matters. I'm probably just attacking with this Fox because I have a Dranith Stinger in my hand. Which I'm going to cycle. The Hollow won't stay back to block this. Or mostly I just don't want to trade them because I have another... Alright, yeah, I'll cycle this. Very tense games, these are. So they know that card they had on top. So they have Lures and another card that they know. I pass the turn because I have no more mana. Fatal Push, sure. So they have Lures in end, and they draw another card. The fact that my Zenith Flare isn't lethal, it's very relevant here. Very relevant. Because if Zenith Flare was lethal, I would have played it differently. But, you know, since it is not, I don't think I would. I think this is fine so far. They can draw up to 2 more cards with this Wind Robber in hand and this Wind Robber in the graveyard. But to play that, they need to pay Lures from hand. They need like a untap land. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this game. Obviously, I can still lose, but I think we do have the odds to win this game. Brainstorm's fine. I will play Sweltering Suns, and if that doesn't work, I'm attacking. I'm attacking if that doesn't work, because then I run out of Sweltering Suns. This game I've casted 4 Sweltering Suns. Funnily enough. 2 from hand and 2 from the graveyard with a Sarcophagus. 3 artifacts in play for me. We're Metalcraft. Metalcraft. They actually made a Metalcraft card in the new set. The 4 mana 2/2 red. Okay, they passed with 5 cards. Sure. Not really, again. I have to do this. It's not many excuses here. Again, if they have a counter, sure. Remember, if the memory lapses, this card goes on top of the deck. We didn't flash it back. Johnny Caballero. Buongiorno, Johnny. Hola, hola. Hola, hola. Alright. I'm passing, no rush. I'll be drawing this Sweltering Suns and replay that from the graveyard. Sorry, from the hand, because I'm drawing it. 6 months for Johnny. Espresso badge. Sorry, Johnny. Tortellino badge. Buongiorno, Pumpa. Buongiorno, Pumpa. Alright, you play Lures from the Dream Den. That is fine. And then you, whatever you play, I'm going to cycle in response. Because I need to draw that Sweltering Suns. For the 5th time, I'm going to cast Sweltering Suns here. You mean me for 4? How many cards have left? 18. No, 16 I have. Alright, the last Sweltering Suns is gone. So this is actually the last Sweltering Suns. This is the last Sweltering Suns. They have 2 cards. So se Dio vole, this thing's resolves. Come on, just resolves. Just resolves. If they counter it, it goes to the exile because of the Sarcophagus. Dai, Dio buono, va bene. Alright. Now I'm going to kill this Lures with Go for Blood. Then I'm casting from my graveyard with the Sarcophagus. There's not much they can do, it just resolves. They gain 3 life though. And I think now it's time for me to attack with both. Wait. No, maybe not. Allora. I have 15 cards left in my deck. They have no more lures. They don't have any card in end. They probably don't even know the top of the deck. Or maybe they do. Anyway, I think attacking is fine. Even if I'm putting trades with Robber for an hollow one, actually though, I go for blood in my graveyard. My Psyche, my year go. I just go for blood. Kill your things. And then Zenith Flare. Opponent's lucky? No. They play Brainstorm. They play Cantrip. They draw the cards. In Historic, we approached a moment where decks just do their thing. They're not lucky anymore. They just do their thing. They draw so many cards that they just achieve their plan every single game. Historic is now like Legacy, where decks just function. Decks are designed to function. You build the deck properly, it functions. Okay? Historic now, it's a whole new format. Luck is very much reduced. Alright. What if I go for blood here? Alternatively, I can just cast some Zenith Flare. But I don't think that plan works. No. I think I just have to go... No, this one fights. Oh, sorry. This is Death Touch. Yeah, that plan wasn't ideal. Alright then. Alright then. I am just playing a land and passing the turn. Cycling a cast out, and then playing Zenith Flare for 15. Yep. I'll pass the turn. I don't want to play the Branded Stinger. I think I just have to start clocking them. Right. So now I'm going to cycle and cast a Zenith Flare. Unfortunately, because I played this Sarcophagus, my Zenith Flare aren't lethal. But I want to say that my Sarcophagus helped me overall. I'm not sure. There were so many ways to play both this game ones and the previous game. And the game the game 1 and the game 3. There were so many ways. Alright. Now, I have 13 cards left in my deck. No, don't play Brainstorm End of Turn. Opponent, I just said how good you were previous game. Maybe I was supposed to attack here. I was afraid of dying of damage, but maybe the real trouble was the decking. Because the opponent can just go, like, block, suck, and then... Yeah, maybe I was supposed to attack there. Yeah, that was a mistake. Now, if they draw, like, another Thieves and another Rogue, I might lose the game. No, Autista, there is no legal card. Brainstorm and Faithless Looting are illegal in Historic, but also in Modern. Also, Memory Lapse isn't legal in Modern. Although in Modern has fetch lands, which is stronger than anything else. You can upkeep Zenith Flare. Yes, thank you, VTT Alive. That's a very good suggestion. Skeptimism. I'm pretty sure you can buy the Japanese art if you like it. I personally don't like to spend the money on cosmetics on a digital platform, but you can do that. Dangerous Moon. You have China Fireball Pro. You have I definitely wrote a little piece about it, but also I'm sure other players have done it. I remember a very old article by either Alexander Hain or Jacob Wilson, which was explaining how to play Brainstorm. There was an article from Javier Dominguez of last year that also said that. Like, a very long article about that. But that was a different article because Dreaded Arcanist was legal in Legacy. Basically, like, there's so much content on how to cast Brainstorm, and that's just not in the step, you know. You just pretend this card is a sorcery. If you pretend this card is a sorcery, everything will be better. Jim Ben, this is Hollow One. It's a 5 mana 4/4, it is cycling 2, and it costs 2 less every time you discard it or cycle a card. So if you go turn 2 Faithless Looting Cycler, this card costs free. You can cast as many Hollow One as you have in hand. Persimmon Toss is important though, I disagree. First time in response to Thoughtseize is a big trap. On turn 1. Of course, later in the game, sure. Alright, they passed the turn. Nice. Okay, so here I'm attacking because I'm not afraid of damaging anymore because I gained so much life. I'm on 32. Yeah, Hollow 1, also known as Handless. Handless, because it doesn't have any hands. It is hollow. I'm so hollow. Alright. This was the reason why I was afraid of attacking previously, but now that I'm 32, I'm not afraid anymore. Boom! You got a 2 life, so no more drawing with Castle Locked Wayne. Wayne! Now, what do we do? I think I'll play Granite Stinger. My stingy little friend. This is troublesome. I don't think my opponent can let us resolve. Into the story. Let me tell you a story. Let me Zenith Flare. Can I Zenith Flare my opponent here? Because unfortunately, if this Granite Stinger resolves, I'm still not lethal. Usually if they play Zenith Flare in response, it means that they don't have anything. So boom, I'll flare you. Nice, thanks. Pamma! Alright, first match took a literal hour, but it was worth it. It was amazing. Really good games of Magic. I enjoyed it. Like this, honestly, this format feels like Legacy now. It does. It does feels like Legacy. Ah, Kaeva. Skepticism. The thing is that the format always looks fun whenever it's new and whenever there were no professional event happening. When that will happen, maybe it's gonna feel less good. But for now, every new format looks great. Alright, opponent goes first. I think I have 2 mulligan this hand. Not only we don't have lands, we also don't have like a Phlox or stuff like that. Faithless Looting would have kept this in. Alright, I'm not mulliganing to 5. This is not who I am. I think I'll bottom Zenith Flare. Yeah. Thank you, Nico Spud. I'll think about it. Alright. Let's cycle, hopefully hitting a land. Actually, if we had a mountain, I would have played Hollow One for free. But instead, a bot to Brainstorm end of turn. Alright, please. If you are in my chat right now, I want you to know that if you play Brainstorm end of turn, I am disappointed about you. Alright? Just think about this every time you have the option of doing so. Pam! Pillar of Flame. And 1 Phoenix comes back. Raw Sacred Foundry. Alright. Alright, it's time. It's time to go crazy with this Faithless Looting. Are you ready? Not yet. Come on. Come on. 2 Hollow One off the top. My. Hollow One. My. Alright, let's cast an Empty Boy for 0 mana and pass the turn. So why do you cast Brainstorm and Sorcery Speed? You only cast Brainstorm, Sorcery Speed. Okay. That's fine. Brainstorm Heuristic in Legacy. That was for Arcanist though, that's a different story. Legacy now has changed. Arcanist has been banned. Okay, so I'll certainly go for blood on the Sprite Dragon. And then I'll play a Fox. Remembering that Fox doesn't get pumped if you play looting, it's not like the other one. Whereas Brainstorm EOT is disappointing. Because you just, you lose potential if you cast the Sorcerer Speed. Sorry, Instant Speed, because you redraw the same cards. Okay? You redraw the same card that you put on top in draw step. Whereas if you play main phase, you go deeper. You see the 4th card. Imagine you go end step, you see the top 3 cards, you put 2 back, and you draw this one. You'll never see the 4th card. Whereas if you do it in main phase, you draw step, and then you see the 4th card. The 4th card could be anything. Am I dead on board? Yeah, I'm dead on board, unfortunately. Is there a way for me not to be dead on board? Unlikely. Unlikely, but let's try. You go for blood. Alright, good game. I mean, I missed the second land drop in this game. Sometimes you can't afford to play a second main phase, but everyone just casts it on turn 1 or 2. You don't have to cast it. Hello, J Samed. How's it going? Alright, so I'm playing against Is it Phoenix? You just never want to sideboard this. Do I bring in the mouth? Don't worry, just Sam. You don't have to apologize for not being able to watch. I understand that the time schedule of my stream is prohibitive to. I think I honestly don't want to sideboard much. No, see, that was another mistake. You don't have to go brainstorm a response to a Thoughtseize. Like, that's another mistake. Because not only that Thoughtseize you, but they also make you cast a brainstorm in a bad way. So that's actually the best case scenario when you cast Thoughtseize. If your opponent brainstorms in response to Thoughtseize, that's just the best case scenario all of a sudden. You're like, oh, I'm hiding the best card. Sure, you're hiding the best card, but you're wasting a brainstorm. Oh, my spell? Well, then you have a 2-spell hand? That's not a great hand. That's like the best case scenario for Thoughtseize. Alright, yeah, that sounds nice. Let's go. Turn 1 Flameblade Adept. Turn 2 Looting. Hoping to draw at least 1 land so I can cycle and play Hollow One. And attack for 4. This is a great hand. Ah, yeah. Come on, Looting. Just find me a land. Alright. Now, I'm discarding 2 cards. Cast out. I'm discarding, I guess, the Granite Stinger. Alright. Come on, one time, chat. One time, let's draw Hollow One. Let's draw Hollow One. Hollow One! Hollow One! Hollow One. Okay. I'll attack for 4 and play my Hollow Boy. And that's a turn 2. Opt is different. Opt you cast end of turn because you don't just put cards back to your deck. You put them on the bottom or you draw it. Dreader Darkenist, okay. I wanted to draw Go for Blood here. I'm just attacking and just cycling my hand. Let's see if they chum block. They probably don't, and then I cycle my hand. Alright, you take 8 down to 8. I don't have on top land to play Flare, but that's fine. I don't need it right now. Alright. Like, what I mean is, brainstorm now, my opponent just sees a new hand. Like sees a lot of new cards. Okay. Lend. You have what? Opt and... Plus my opponent now is in a tough shape, so they might need to cast brainstorm. But end of turn on turn 2 when nothing happened like last turn, that's just cast the main phase if you have to do like that. Alright. Let's see how many Phoenixes they have. One bird. I have not, Doctor. I haven't even crafted a brainstorm yet on Arena. I only played, so far on Historic, I've only played Mono Black, and now I'm playing with this deck. I usually try to, you know, make content that right now other content creators aren't doing to feel special. But when I go to lunch, I tell my mom, "Hey, mama, I played a deck that nobody has played," and she's proud of me. All right, just give me an untap land, please, to end this. I know that there's not that many, but still, I wouldn't mind running. What now? What now? I can even cast Granite Stinger. I think I'll do it. I guess they have a shock in their graveyard. But I can just shock it. I can go Granite Stinger, cycle. No, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine if they do that. Sure. Sure. Alright, you got 3. And now you probably just have to kill this. Meaning that you cast it over other things. And then you also have to block my Hollow One. And you'll have to have a counter for my Flare. Gives you a second combat. Yeah, at the beginning of your combat. What did I do? What did I do? Sorry, I missed it. How did you kill my Lurse? Oh, sorry, my Hollow One with a Hollow Lightning Axe. Okay, sure. And now this puts in a spot where they both need to answer my Stinger by... I mean, I guess Lightning Axe is really handy. For just 1 mana, they handled my Hollow One. Very impressive. Lightning Axe, huh? That's very good. So they go shock on my Stinger, I'm assuming, and I take 4. That's fine. They are on 3 with 2 mana up, but 2 mana up is scary. Very scary. I unfortunately can't do much and just eat a Zenith Flare. Like, my opponent engine is much more powerful than mine. But much more powerful than mine. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Very strong brainstorm. Yeah. Yep. Which okay. Alright. I got 8. Oh, another flare. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Nice. Alright, game 3. We want the mouth. We want the mouth. You know what? Trying them. I'm trying the mouth here. They of course, can be bad. They are bad. But I'm trying them out. I don't want to bring you removal spell. Why no Magma Spray? This deck can't... Basically, this deck can't sideboard against decks that aren't just pressuring you. Yeah, early Mouth can kill them, but late game Mouth is awful. Like, if they already have creatures in play, Mouth does nothing. Mouth. I don't think I can keep this hand. I'm on the draw. 3 top lands. Just... I can't win a game of Magic in this format where I start with 3 top lands. Yeah, let's go. I'm hoping to draw Faithless Looting and cast 2 Hollow One on turn 2. Sprite Dragon. Die, Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting, come on! Come on! Oh, come on, no, slow it. The thing is that, when I want to cast Granite Stinger... No, I don't want to. I'm actually just cycling it, I'll tell you. Did I faithless looting one time? Lots of lands, unfortunately. Okay. Wait, I already finished my first water. These games have been taxing. I've drawn a lot of water to keep up with these games. Okay, not yet. Faithless looting. And his deck is broken when he draws that card, and just pretty terrible when it doesn't. Cycling card. Okay. Hollow one. Unfortunately, sometimes cycling decks are like this. You use all your spell in the graveyard, all your lands in your hand. Fine. I'm on 9 though. Probably dead. Probably very dead here. Jealous. Very jealous. A good game nonetheless. Again, we had another sweet new mirror match of these like new turbo decks, which is just exactly like a picture of the new historic this match was. I have to go to the bathroom after this game. I'm sorry, but it was some interesting magic. Oh wow, a braid destroys all of one. Sweet. Want to play the cycling deck? Yeah, big boss. That's my job, right? That's the job of an influencer. I make you how do you say? I make you want to try new things. The less cat oven you see around, the more Doomfortal can be played. Well, probably not. Oh, there it is. Opponent's playing what? Dwarven Mine? What's this? Oh, Mania to the Fox. When is the next historic event? The 15th of May, we'll have the MPL weekly play. That will be split standard historic. And the PT is the 4th of July. No, sorry, the 4th of June. Right. I'm attacking with my tiny little fox. And cycling, probably. I'll play land. Oh, Indomitable Creativity. Oh yeah, I know that combo. Cool deck. What did you do? Oh wow, you killed my thing? How dare you? How dare you killing my thing? Did you guys see that this card of Magic Online is like 60 ticks? It's like the most expensive card, and the second one is like 6 ticks of Strixhaven. Strixhaven literally doesn't have any playable. That this is like the only playable card. Alright. What if I just go, instead of casting Fox, just cycle? No, maybe not. Nah, let's just cycle here. I think casting things is not good at this spot. Alright, I'm cycling the last one since I might draw Hollow One. Hollow One? Alright, it's happening, chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Dwarven Mine, make a token. You don't want to creativity, put Lore Hold Velomakus, and boom! And let's see if they find the Time Walk. There it is! Woohoo! Che figata! They did the thing! They did the thing! This is turn 4, huh? Turn 4. Alright, let's see if they find another Time Walk. More Time Walk, please. Okay. No, I don't know Time Walk. Brain stonks. Still fine. I can cast the Time Walk if they drew now. Yeah, Mrs. Mastery too. That's true. Historic is so wild. Que figata. Lend. Time Warp. Time Warp. No. They pass. That's boring. Boring. Alright. GG opponent. Good game. My deck didn't even come close to the level of degeneracy you did. Okay. Do we bring in the mouth? Yeah, I don't think mouth does much. Yes, a little bit. How big is this? It's a 5/5, so I can actually bring in Fry. Maybe Magma Spray is probably better, right? Because he just fizzle. Yeah, he'll fizzle. Yeah, I think I need Magma Spray. I don't think I need Fry. What am I subboarding out? Probably just the classic Footfall Crater. And Drowning Healer. Yeah, just the worst cycling cards. I guess Go for Blood isn't great. Go for Blood is good, yeah. Maybe. They can target non-artifact creature. No creature. Yeah, but they also have Transmogrify. Alright. And his top lands are so awful. Yeah, you have rare growth spiral and also rare normal. You get double. Wow, so much sideboard. Ugh, it's terrible. Look at my hand. Ugh. And I even bought him a mouth. Cage stops. Yeah, Cage is good against this deck. Alright, your turn. Magma Opus. Discard, create a treasure. Okay. Opponents actually rank very high, by the way. So their deck must have treated them pretty well. Prismari command. Draw 2, make a treasure. No, my deck. No, I don't know. I mean, so far, ready to discard. Let's see. Try to Dwarven Mine and another Opus. Okay. I want to play the Looting Gear. Yeah. I think I'm actually discarding these 2 cards I drew. Then I'll play land, I'll play the Silence, and I'll attack for 3. And now we have Magma Spray to stop the Transmogrify thing. If they go like Dwarven Mine Transmogrify thing. And now I have a little bit of clock with this Flourishing Fox. Six, 7 impacted anyway. I've played against a couple of decks with new cards. Aristocrats type of decks, which were sweet, but I haven't really played much about. Alright, Reverend Triome, you pass. Okay, I'm attacking here. And they just target their treasure. Yeah, but not with Transmogrify. Dark Typhoon. Do I want to jump? Do I want to kill that? Maybe. Yeah. This is the last spell I cast, because I can't cast another spell. Also, I want to keep up Magma Spray. Dwarven Mine, not very good here. And then I'll play Fatalist Looting. This is my last spell. Alright, discard 2 cards. There'll be a land, and I think a hollow one. And I'll pass, can't cast any spell this turn. They're on 6, so next turn they die to my Flare. Prismara command, they draw 2, make a treasure. Okay. Let's see if they find the thing. Yeah, only non-creature. Yeah, exactly. Time warp. Okay. I will, this one says per turn. So I'm just gonna kill this token now. No, that's not true. No. No, you can go ahead and... You can go ahead. I don't have mana to cast another Magma Spray the following turn. So I have to just respond to the Transmogrify with this Magma Spray. They could just slam the dragon as well. That's a good point. I didn't think about it. Cost 7 mana and they have the treasures to cast it. Definitely. Boon of the Wish Giver. Wow, he played that card. Well, I guess he's good with Laurel, the guy. Yeah. Sure. They passed the turn. I'm assuming they're all sorcery speed. The Transmogrify and the Indomitable Creativity, so that's fine to me. Let's see what they do about this. Funnily enough, my Flare is super tiny. Super tiny. Dragon doesn't do much. I mean, it has haste. Pretty good. Alright. Anyone have opponent list? Yes, you can find... I'm not sure if Marty Juice has already wrote about it, but he did want you to write about it on Channel Fireball. So just go ahead on Channel Fireball website and look at that. It's free. It's free to read. Okay, you got some Brainstorm turn. Honestly... Oh yeah, they're dead. Yeah, it's over. I can't cast another spell because of the Phoenix Silence. GG. Alright. Alright, the Phoenix Silence is pretty good. The Phoenix Silence is pretty good. Do I want all this Magma Spray? I drew so many of them, though. Like, honestly, I think it's fine. Yeah, let's put this. Mirror? What? No, my opponent's playing the combo with, what's the name of the 7 mana 5/5? I played that in draft yesterday. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we went 7-0 in draft. With first pick that Mythic Boros dragon. Sorry, Lower Hold dragon. I actually am excited to draft again. Oh, there it is. That's my mouth. These guys must be tired of keeping their mouth so much open. Alright, yeah, let's cast it. Tell my mouth. Oh wow, they're saying poggers? They're actually saying poggers? Poggers. Now let's cast the Stinger. Vanishing Verse in Doom. Oh yeah, I'll try that. I think Doom gets Vanishing Verse, Colour's Blood Mage, and also gets Test of Talents in the sideboard. You wish that, Chef Dubois? I'm sorry, Chef. I don't love the channel point system. I don't use it. But you can write purple message, and I will read your message out loud and answer privately, personally. Prismara command. No, my Stinger. Sarkans Sealing. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Sure. Sarkans Sealing. Come on, it's from a so degenerate. You can play Sarkans Sealing. Oh, 1. Okay, let's draw Empty Boy. Hollow 1. Hollow 2. Alright. Hollow 3. It cats. Good morning, Yellow Pave. All good. Purple's eliminated with a little bit, like two eliminates. Thresh Bane for channel points? No, I don't give you that option. I don't give you that option. That's not a tax though. You can also not pay that. It's not a tax. Tax you have to pay. Whereas the channel points, you don't have to. Oh, that's my little fox. Oh, a fox. Cycle. I go planes, pass. I want to make my opponent afraid of my magma spraying response. We're joining the club. My code for silver. What do you mean? No, it's just whenever you just do anything on CFB, you just use the code video. I did, Vincent. Sorry. Dwarven mine. Okay. No, don't matar me. Don't matar me. No, no matar. Ah! Opponent is mataring me. Remember that they can't do anything after this turn. Yeah, that's fine. They get a couple of them. It's legendary, I'm assuming. Combat, remember they can't cast another spell, so they're just attacking me. They targeted both because of the magma spray there. Remember, because of this mouth here, they couldn't do that. And it's my turn. And I'll just go ahead and kill the Velomachus Lore Hold. How do I want to kill it though? With a cast out or with a Zenith Flare? Maybe with a Zenith Flare is better. I can cycle the cast out. I think I'll do Zenith Flare. I guess I could have gained one more life. Sorry for the sequencing. And then attack for 4. I didn't Terry Lonely Wolf. I played against that deck though. It was very good. No! Another Velomachus. How many do you play? 4? Oh wait, what's happening here? No! Ah! Inculato! Alright. What should we do now? Probably just attacking here. Oh, I love those emotes. I'll attack. Attack for 4. And then I'll go for blood. Yeah. Ether Gust. Sure. It's sorcery. I can't cast it again. I can only cast 1 spell per turn. Yeah, they're mystics. Mango points for Mengucci is in receipt. Receipt, okay. Do I want to cycle end of turn? Nah. Let's go for blood. Trick attack. Pam! Am I cycling? Ma no. Pam. Go ahead. You have to cast 2 spell? Nope. Oh, non-creature. This has non-creature. Non-creature spell. You can cast a spell, a creature. Chef, yeah, that emote is pretty good. Although there is Pepanguo, so Pepanguo is also pretty good emote. Quanto sono? Sun? Okay, see, this is lethal now. It pumps both of my creatures and attack for 7. Ether Gust. Alright. G! Boom! Alright. Oh, opponent is the actual devil himself. Hey, you go first. Let's keep this hand. Hello, Strengths the investor. Am I a believer of the looting or not? You know what? I'll pass here. In order to get lucky, you have to try. You know what I mean? It's just like, in order to get to turn 2 hollow one, you have to wait for turn 2 looting. Nah, I don't think I want to cast. Nah, I don't know what to do. Alright, nah. Wow, I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I have it. I just go cycle this. If I draw an hollow one, I'll play the looting. If not, I'll play the adept. Was running meta main deck? No, he can't run those cards main deck. Wait, what song is that? Rift and Mitch. Alright, let's cast the looting. Hollow ones? Like, yeah. How? What am I drawing? Que schifo. Alright, so we're discarding this. Alright, attack for 3, play Fox, play top land. Yeah, we'll be drafting after. Alright. Opponent's playing maybe just Sky Control. Raise it be. Oh, wow. Arset isn't bad. What do I think? Commons? Draft? I don't know. I think there's so much stuff to do with mana now that you don't. I honestly, I don't think I've ever scried with those lands. Yeah, the less lore mechanic in draft is amazing. Would you want the red one? Oh yeah, of course. Of course I'll play the Boros cycling land. I already play a top lane in my deck, that's inspiring advantage. Alright, let's attack with everybody there. I think it's Manus. They kill those, sure, and Arsa survives one more turn. Sharky, Sharky! Judgy! If I cycle, okay, I don't draw a card, but these things get pumped, right? Yes, okay. Sorry, go for blood. You will actually just discard it. Pretty sad outcome, but overall, I'm happy with this turn. Am I playing looting post combat? Must see. Go ahead. Let's see if they find double white to play Wrath of God. If not, I'll be happily attack. Oh! Lightning Elix? Okay. Cycle. Cycle. And attack for 8. Risen Borrower can't block anything. They can't cast another Elix. Maybe not worth the looting. I think it was worth it. I had a card in hand that was bad. Just Lightning Elix. It's a yellow Elix though. Yeah, can't do anything about this. Go for blood sorcery speed, so. But I think I can do something. I'm just cycling and dealing more damage with the adept. You go to 13, and now if I draw a Zenith Flare is lethal. Keep this land in my hand. Or Fatalist Looting. Peperone Paperone, okay. What you gonna do though? If you minus, you're just dead to my Zenith Flare that I don't have. But now I do. Cycling. Attack you. Ta-da! You can't call it MPL draw. I've drawn half of my deck. Half of my deck, 30. I draw 25 cards. It's only correct that you draw at least one copy, no? As the opponent just chose a line that was a little bit risky. Allora, I'll bring in the sarcophaguses. I think I want to also try Fry. Kill the Ferrone Paperone. I'll cut the Flameblade Adept. Is this a budget deck? I don't think it's budget deck. Isn't like every single card a rare? I mean, it's historic. I think that they made every rare on purpose. Imagine if we had historic, but with 2 rare wild cards worth 1, like they said at the beginning of historic. Che figata. Basically, Wizards headquarters, they were like, alright, they want us to revert the ratio of rares. But, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna print commons that are overpowered, and we're gonna make them rares. That's how you make good business, chat. That's how you make good business. If you ever want to run a multi-billionaire company, I think this is a great business. Just make commons, but print them as rare. Boom. Just like that. Alright, that's a keep. Oh, that's a fox. Great draw. What is a rare? Rare? I guess there's not much as a rare. Yeah, only the lands. Honestly, yeah, it could be that this is a budget deck. Wow. Mengucci just all of a sudden. Being budget friendly. You know what here? I'm trying to cycle this, because if I find looting, I'm actually playing turn 2 Hollow One. Not yet. Looting. Va bene. Finger. Go for blood. I think I'm casting the sarcophagus. If this resolves, I might just win the game. Or at least just be close to that. Yeah, I mean, this is a rare. Like, look at it. Like, this card is a rare. It's a 0-mana 4/4. Caring for the poor? What people leave? That's right, Alberto. That's right. That's right. Oh, wow. That's a lot of cheers. Thank you, Chef Dubois. 67 to be precise. You know, chat, who's caring for the poor, though? The football. Football is caring for the poor right now. No! Come and rip apart! Vabbè. Alright. Rip apart. Look at that. Ooh, looting. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to play looting, but... Whatevs. Whatevs. Look at the Scarlands. Nah, probably not. Yeah, Scarlands. Probably not. Hold on. These are for sure cards. Maybe I was supposed to play looting. Maybe looting was actually a trap. An actual trap. Bam. Papland Yorgo. Kekava, Alberto, Kekava. Alright. Hollow One is attacking here. Hello, Cidelio. Yeah, we'll be playing Strixhaven Limited super soon here. Super soon. I think I'll pass the turn. One of you, we better be afraid of what I'm about to do to you. Mr. Zrednivashtar. From the hell. You know, guys, opponents actually, the actual Sodom himself, or Sodom themselves with the number 666. I'll keep up mana for cast out on Teferone Paperone. J24. Goblin Lore into Arlo. Oh yeah, definitely. I played that deck when GP, I remember. Thank you, Jay, for the 4th month sub. Welcome. Manga stream. I think I'll fire off tiny little Zenith Flare. Dovin's Peto. Va bene. Nice. I'll play land here. Tapped, eh? I don't want to take damage. Yeah, Burning Inquiry on turn 1 was the best. Do you remember, guys, the PT Rivals of Ixalan, where Ken Yukuhiro made the top 8 with Hollow One, and in the top 8 against Reed Duke, every single game went double Hollow One on turn 1 in every single game. Oh, that was so fun. He was always casting Inquiry, and Reed was rolling the dice, and he would always like, you can watch that. That was like old Magic, where you had like the camera, paper game, and there's just Reed Duke rolling dices, and Ken just flipping cards, and then casting all of one. Alright, anyway. I think I'm flaring them again. Ionize? Yeah, Reed was like that. Reed was exactly like that, let me tell you. Good night, boy. Thank you for watching. Magic at its finest, indeed. Just rolling dice. Oh, mamma mia. Alright, let's go looting here. Oh, that's my older boy. Okay, do this. Commit. And then I'll cycle Forgotten Cave. And then I'll play a Hollow Boy for 0 mana. Oh, a Fox. Oh, first let's play this. I think I'll actually cycle the Fox here. You can go ahead. Of course, Obsidian is skepticism. Oh, you mean other people? Sure. Okay, this attacks makes me think that they have a Wrath of God. They don't. Oh, it is a mat opponent. You're crazy! Alright, let's cycle. I want to find another Zenith Flare. Fry? Oh, you got a 1! Huh. Okay, I'm passing. Not moving. Putting actually a stop in the turn, because if you play a large shark, I have to cast it out. Shark is for 6. Or for 5, I don't know. If it's for 5, then I'll fry it. It can't be countered. So I'm actually just letting them untap, attack me with both, and then I'll fry. Because it can't be countered. I want them to attack me with both first. Then I'll play my uncounterable spell. Memory Lapse, Fry, nothing matters. Sorry, Memory Lapse, Dovin's Veto, they can't deal with this. Commit works, actually. Or even Ethergust. Actually, maybe I should have done it my turn. Although this way, they tap this shark. So this way makes me win. Good game, they said. Alright, I guess good game. Like, making them attack me with this shark, I think was more important. No, I don't think it was lose. See? Oh, no, actually, bluffing doesn't work. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, Failure Flame. Oh! Sorry, chat. Mango's brain is too big. Mango brain is too big for you all. One day, though. One day, chat, can school Mango 09. But until that day, exclamation mark lose. Slipping Pill. Ooh, I've played against this guy earlier. Who did I play? I don't remember. Sta mano è una merda. Malgashimasu. Oh! Keep bottom of Faithless Looting. You don't want too many Faithless Looting. This is a better hand. Faithless Looting's hard disadvantage, remember that. Alright, mulligan to 6. Nahiri, the Herald. Sorry, the Harbinger. Steam Vents, Brainstonks. Sometimes Legacy decks can do this. Like, a Nauseam Tendrils or Doomsday deck can do such play. But in Historic, I doubt it. Alright, one time! Hollow one. I'll discard Zenith Flare. And I'll discard, Sacred Foundry. And then I'll go Vantage, Flourishing Fox. There too much hate? Yeah, I think it's possible, Rico. What do we think about the Faithless Looting art? I don't mind it. I honestly just dislike the yellow, like the borderless cards, but I just doing something different is cool for a time. What do the cards have to be? Literally every card has to be just a picture. You know, this is art, whereas this is a picture. This is so Magic back in the days. Magic in like '93. You take a look at Magic cards, you're like, wow, that's art. You know, a Sanjur Vampire, that's art. That's somebody drawing a card. Whereas Magic nowadays, they're just pictures. That's not exciting anymore. So making Magic fine. What it is like about these cards are the borderless and the fact that they're yellow. But other than that, I like them. Also, like, it's not that they made every single card like this. Just like special archive thing or whatever it's called. Okay, here is 8 damage for my Ponente. Pam! Take that, Nahiri. You're on 7. Next turn, you dead. Next turn, you dead. It's actually a painting. Yeah, this is a painting. This is a drawing. This is art. This, you know, this is just. I mean, nothing against these cards, but it's just. You look at that, they are like they're not controversy. Sometimes. 93, you were 4 years old. Me, I was 0 years old. But I can show you the picture of for my unlimited collection, and this was a card. This is a Sanjur Vampire. Like, this is a picture. This is a card. You know. This is just the first one that came to my mind. Allora, che ha fatto? What did I do? Magma Opus? Poi tu está muerto. Do you know that? Do you know that, opponent? Pam! Turn 4! Dead. Sarah Angel. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just pick up a card. Okay, mouth. And a couple of sprays. Turn 4, kaput. Turn 4, kaput. Think of what are the classic creator and healer. I have a question. Is the Loremakis, come si chiama? Loremakis. No, what's the name again? Is that a 5/5? I think it's a 5/5. I think I want to try Fry then. Velomachus. Alright, Velomachus. Well, these decks play creativity. This was a previous opponent, so they play creativity and transmogrify. Spermodern the old extended? No. Spermodern goes from 95, I want to say, to 2004. So, no, not the old extended. Opponent goes first. We have the mouth. Our hand is actually not great. Maybe I was supposed to board out more flares. Flares isn't great in this matchup. Ma ancora! Ma che cazzo! I suggest you to play another card on Brainstorm opponent. Just play Opt. I think you'll have a better time. Alright, I think I'll go Fox turn 1. Do I have the Fairy Time Rowler in play? I don't understand. Let's go for Needle Verge. Path away. I'll cycle a Forgotten Cave. Then I think it's time to play a Mouth. Maybe not. No, I don't think I want to play a Mouth yet. I think I'll play Secluded Step. Cycle Secluded Step. Okay. I want to cycle. Cycle. Okay. What else do I do? Cycle again. Yeah. An attack for 5. Now, do I want to play Mouth or do I want to leave up mana for Magma Spray? Probably just play Mouth. Perilous Voyage. Return target null and permanent to no one control. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I can lose the game now. Scry 2, huh? Alright. Dwarven Mine. There we go. Transmogrify. Creativity. Sure. Okay. Let's see if they find Time Warp. They don't. They find Prismari Command. What modes do they choose? Unfortunately, I'm unable to kill the Velomachus Lorehold with what I have. They draw and discard 2 and make a treasure, sure. Now it might be a little bit too late. But we'll see. I think Mouth is still good in this spot. Cast out. Ah, yeah, so close though. Alright, let's begin by attacking, because my opponent can't really block here. I don't even have that many cycling cards, but still. I'll attack them. Then, what am I doing? I'll probably just play Fatalist Looting to begin with. Remember, the looting doesn't pump the fall. Okay, discard 2 cards. I'll discard Adapt. What else do I want to discard? Maybe Magma Spray. At this point, I think Magma Spray is useless. Is it useless? It's not useless. Alright, what do I do here? I'll just play Sacred Foundry tapped. Yeah, I don't think it's useless. I'll probably just discard like a Secluded Step. Ugh. Then I'll play Mouth. And then I'll play Tap Land. And then next turn is use first lethal because I discarded a Secluded Step. You play Mama Relapse. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm dead to... I am unfortunately dead to Time Warp. If they find it off the top, but I think I still have to do that. I have to cycle cast out and just play the Feeding Silence. And then I'm... Oh, no, actually, what am I talking about? I go to 11. Okay. Yeah. So I'll cycle. And recast the mouth. Memory Lapse is not good against this deck. You should probably sideboard it out. Alright, you can go. Now I don't die to a Time Warp. Because they only deal me 11 damage. Though, of course, I die to like Dwarven Mind plus Time Warp. But I can only play one spell per turn now. They don't even have double blue. Speaking of Time Warp. Now, Mises Mastery doesn't work. Indomitable Creativity on my thing. That doesn't seem like a winning line. Alright, GG. 2-0. Mengu wins. Game. Nice! 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 What's our score with this deck today so far?